welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna give you all a book haul from Target. Now, I had no intention when I went to Target on getting new books, but you know, when you go to Target, Target's gonna tell you what you need. You know, that's how it works. So apparently Target told me that I needed to go in the book aisle and pick out some new books. So that's what I did. So if you want to see what's in this book haul, stay tuned. I'm currently in Target trying to find some books. I see Twisted Games. I finished Twisted Series not too long ago. I think I'm gonna get it. So the first book I am gonna show you guys is Twisted Games. Now, in the last video, I mentioned a little bit about Twisted Love and Alex being that guy, but now Alex has been kicked to the curb for Reese. I don't know why. The whole time I read this book, I kept wanting to say Rise and found out it was pronounced Reese. Is I guess because the way it's spelled, but Reese has the bar really high now at this point. I know it's 2 more books in this series. I actually saw them at Target, but I didn't want to get them at the time because I still was unsure about it. But yeah, I'm running back to Target to get the other 2 now. But Reese has set the bar really high. I'm just like, I don't know how the next 2 guys are gonna live up to this book because, oh, Reese is in first place at this point. And not even by a little bit. By this is Alex, this is Reese. I think I gave this book 4 stars. I did. I gave this book 4 stars. It definitely was better than the first one. And the next 2 books, they definitely, I hope they definitely live up to the standards because Reese made it high for the other 2. So next book I got was Punk 57. And actually, I don't even have a reason behind this book. I actually literally looked at the cover and was like, I like this cover. And I ended up getting it. Honestly, I did kind of read the back of the book, but I think it's kind of popular on TikTok. I wouldn't know. I didn't really research this book before I even ended up getting it at Target. It was just, I wanted to get 4 books and I kind of grabbed that one. And this was like, I'll get it. But I don't really know much about this book. I think I read the back of the book, but I honestly couldn't even tell you what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's a love story. Don't kill me if I'm wrong, but I think this might be the next book that I read. It doesn't look that long, so I might be reading this today because I just ended up finishing Twisted Games last night, so I need to pick out the next book that I'm gonna read. So I'm considering reading this one next. And the next book I got is a thriller. Am I in my thriller era now? I might be because I got The Housemaid. Now, I've seen this all over TikTok, and this will be the first thriller that I read, and I'm slick kind of nervous. Why? Because I didn't think that I would end up ever really reading thrillers because I'm very much a scaredy cat. And I had no intent of honestly reading this, but just looking at the hype over this like series, because I know it's a series, and people just talking like, oh, it's so good, you should definitely read it. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna end up reading a thriller. So we're gonna see what this book is talking about. I've actually heard that a lot of the books that she writes are really good, so hopefully it's good to the point where it makes me want to buy more books by this author. So we'll see. I think I will end up reading this book this month as well. And the last book that I ended up getting from Target is Archer's Voice. Now with Archer's Voice, looking at the reviews, I feel like it's more love toward the book than hate. Sometimes it seems a little mixed, but a lot of people say they really love this book. I tend to, it just depends on how I feel. If I read the synopsis on the back or not. I don't always do it, but sometimes I will. But I didn't know much about this book. I just knew that a lot of people said it was really good, and I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna see what it's about. So yeah, so I ended up getting it. Also, that is all of the books that I got from Target. I feel like I did really good. I only ended up getting 4 books, which is really good for me. I didn't black out and come to you all with a big old haul, but I am really looking forward to finishing off this month really strong with the books that I read. I really have no clue what books I want to read next. Honestly, I might end up reading Punk 57, meaning that it does come off looking a little short. I'm not sure yet, but if you have any recommendations on books I should read within the next month or two, just leave them down below. I am open to all genres. You all have